Step into the ring, it's a wild ride. Jamie and Lauren with their ropes untied. Chairs are flying, rules denied. Professional, unprofessionals with chaos so unintentional. Smackdown stories off the wall. Professional, unprofessionals. No holds barred, no referee. Two voices, body slamming your feet. It's not a show, it's a pedigree. Professional, unprofessional. Professional, unprofessionals with chaos so unintentional. Smackdown stories off the wall. Professional, unprofessionals.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's edition of the Professional Unprofessional podcast. That's my child. She just appears. Anyway, today we are going to obviously be very unprofessional because I'm doing this with my kids being around. So yay for me being stupid and agreeing to do this at a time when my kids are still awake. But never mind. Anyway, Lauren, you're brilliant at doing the introductions because you're a ring announcer. You go for it. You tell everyone who we've got today.
Well, I mean, we're joined today by a man who doesn't tend to need much introduction because he tends to make himself very well known to everybody around. But we have the absolute pleasure of being joined today by the wonderful Ace Matthews.
Hello. Oh, hold on a second. I'm going to do the thing on my phone where it does do not disturb because there you go. Messages start to come through and then it starts buzzing and things. And you're in like a camera holder anyway, so... Yeah,
it's fine. This is the Unprofessional podcast, mate.
Oh, awesome. Perfect then. Perfect.
There's a reason our podcast is called the Unprofessional Professionals. Or are we the Professional Unprofessionals? I can never remember which way around we've done it.
Every week, so it's fine.
The camera stand will definitely fall as well then. That's all good.
I want to say, I sit on the couch, then I'm down on the floor. I've started on the floor today, so we'll see what happens. It's one of those days. Anyway, how are you doing, Ace? You okay?
I'm okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm nice and toasty now with a blanket on, with a blanket over me, and then like a stand thing, ready for whatever craziness this is going to be.
All the shenanigans.
Yeah, I'm really curious where you are because those curtains behind you look fabulous. They're so brightly coloured.
They are. So currently, I'm living with another wrestler, and you have to guess who it is. So, he's living with me, but. Yeah, there's two of us. So at some point, someone else may come through and you'll go, oh, look, there's another person. Yeah.
Is this going to turn into just a random, like, blankety blank situation or whatever?
Are we playing Guess Who?
Not blank.
Possibly, yes.
Through the keyhole, that one. Yeah, that. Who lives in a house like this? Yeah, there we go. I'm not old enough to know that show. I'm just sad.
Yes. They're good curtains, though, aren't they?
They are actually really cool curtains, to be fair.
I've got a slight obsession with curtains at the minute. I've bought new curtains for most rooms
of my
house.
The husband's now going to curtains. It's a family affair on this show. It's fine.
Always is. So have you had as hectic a couple of weeks as we have over the last month, Ace? Or have you had quite a chilled come out of summer?
Wrestling wise has been so like over the last 2 weeks, I think I was meant to have 3 or 4 shows and all of them were cancelled or moved, which is crazy. So I think it's back to normal from this week. That it's not been cancelled yet, at least. But otherwise, yeah, like my work projects and things have been okay. But yeah, I'm going to be doing a bit more supply now as well because I need to do more. So yeah,
as you meant.
Yeah.
It tends to be a weird kind of time of year at the minute. Like, as we're recording this, God knows when it's going to come out, but as we're recording this, we're sort of start of October, and it's like the kids have just gone back. Everyone ends up ill, and it just seems to be a weird, funky. Me and Jamie have had a busy couple of weeks, and then we've had like 2 weeks of it's gone peaceful, and then suddenly we're about to be hit with 3 weeks of insanity, which for me culminates in my wedding on Halloween.
Amazing.
So it's going to be a mad one.
Nice. Congratulations. Is it a Halloween themed wedding as well?
Ish, yes.
Ish.
She's having
Excellent.
a wrestling show at her wedding because she's nuts.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, that is nuts.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'm missing it as well. I'm so sad.
Ah.
So sad. I'm taking my kids on.
Who's running it? Or are you running it?
She's running it.
Wow. Okay.
With help from Deej.
I do have the absolute wonderful DJ King as
Yes.
my lead commentator and also sort of production agent for the day, just so that I'm not losing my mind.
Yes.
Um,
On your wedding day. Yeah.
Yeah, I also have 4 referees, so they've all got like, because obviously I got behind the scenes in wrestling and sort of started this weird journey with like me and Jamie and whatever. By starting James Greenwood's referee classes.
Yeah.
So obviously a lot of my closest friends in the business are referees because that's where we all came from. And I'm like, I couldn't see having the day without them. And it's just one of those. So it's going to end up, everyone's got a match each, and then I have everybody out for the Rumble. So it's going to be fun.
Amazing. Yes, enjoy.
I'm still so sad that I'm going on holiday on that day. Like, so sad. So uber sad.
Wait, is it wrestling on holiday?
Yeah, the last time we went on holiday, there was wrestling. Like,
There was.
Wow.
can't
Was
get
that WrestleMania, was it?
Huh?
Was that WrestleMania?
No, we genuinely went to a holiday park in Wales, and we were doing like all the entertainment because obviously like Alana's 5, Zach's 3, so it's like right, we'll do what we can, keep them occupied. And it was one Wednesday we went, and we didn't know what the entertainment was, and there was like a massive line, and I was like, why are all these people like queuing up? What's going on? Normally we just go straight in and sit down and whatever. And then I went and peeked around the door and I went, there's a fucking wrestling ring in there. We need to get away from this. What's going on? And the first person out was Joseph Connors, and I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake, can't even get away from people I know now.
Brilliant.
At least you knew you were in for a good show, though, when Connors walked through the curtain.
To be fair, yeah, I mean, it was one of those, you could tell the other people weren't that into it and didn't really know what was going on, apart from the kids were like, you know, we get to wear like a lucha mask or whatever. And there's literally my kids who adore wrestling anyway, so they're like going all mental. And then I'm just singing along with this theme song, Bread for Better. And it's like, he just looked at me and went, obviously playing a heel there as well. And he just looked at me, clocked who I was because we worked with him at TNT like the weekend before.
Did the walk around the ring.
And he looked at us and went, fuck's sake. And then just walked off. And I'm like, dude, I'm the only one on your side here. Like, you've got no hope. So yeah, that was a fun thing, and yeah.
Like I say, Joe's one of those people that you see and you just sort of know you're in for a good show.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Is there anyone that sort of stands out like that for you, Ace? Like if you're booked on a show and you see a poster for it, is there someone that jumps out at you? Not necessarily because of the talent or bit like, but someone that you enjoy being around and you know will make a good show.
Hello. Absolutely loads of people. Yeah, loads of people. Yeah, the other person is entering the room now as well, so you can.
Are we going to get a head peek round?
But I think Rampage. If you see Rampage on a card, you're like, okay, cool, this is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. To be fair,
my usual thought when I see Rampage on a card is, oh shit, the ring, because I've seen that man break the top rope twice.
Yes, yeah. Or oh shit, am I wrestling him?
yeah.
He will break me twice. Yeah.
It's so lovely though. Like, so sweet.
Oh, Rampage is amazing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I once I got genuine heat with him, because we were doing a few days. This was years ago. A few days down south with All Star. There was myself, Nathan, and Rampage. And after one of the shows, we got a pizza and took it back to the hotel room. Now, my favourite pizza is seafood pizza, and most people think I'm very weird about that. Yes, but most people think that I'm really weird. But so yeah, as a result of that, Rampage saw what I was getting. He's like, why can't you just get pepperoni or something normal? And yeah,
because nobody else will steal your pizza if you have weird toppings.
This is true, but also they're the nicest ones anyway.
They are nice, to be fair. It's like my husband, his thing was he used to always order a garlic bread with cheese and tuna, and nobody else would
Nice.
steal that from him. And
That
then
sounds awesome.
and
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, all right, I'll eat that. And
Yeah.
that was when he knew we were meant to be together.
Everyone else says
Gotta love a tuna melt anyway.
gross.
It's fucking brilliant.
It definitely saves the theft issue. I mean, we went to Catch the other weekend, and regardless of how amazing the matches were, the main topic of conversation that came out of
I
it
wasn't even
was
there.
a certain person. I won't name them.
I will.
Took 6 slices of pizza, and he wasn't even working the show.
Excellent. Who was it?
He got some serious, genuine heat from people. People were like, "The fuck, dude."
Like, genuinely, I've never not been to a wrestling show before and knew all the drama from a wrestling show without talking to anyone.
You're right, Milo.
I've just looked up and seen what's on my TV again for the 5 millionth time this week. It's that K-pop Demon Hunters. Don't even go on Netflix and look for it, all right, Ace? I'm saving you the trouble. Like, you will hate life, okay? Just
Yes, yeah, it's probably not my sort of thing anyway.
It's great.
those songs have been in my head now for a week and I hate myself. I was singing today.
It's a good job you're missing the next Infamous then, isn't it?
Yeah, because I saw what that was and I went, oh, thank fuck, I'm on holiday. Because K-pop Demon Hunter themed, although Alana's going to be pissy when she finds out that she's not going to that one. But, oh well. Ace, what do you think then of children who like wrestling? I want to ask you because most people find my kids annoying as hell, which is great.
Most kids do like wrestling, yeah. They all think it's awesome.
To an obscene level. Like my daughter, her bedroom is covered in like wrestling signed pictures. She wants to be a wrestler. She physically gets in the ring now. Like she's been in the ring with Session Moth, hasn't she? With Dave Birch. Who else? She's been in the ring with Helen. She's been in
Charlotte Campbell.
Yeah, she's been in the ring with quite a few people now, and she's adamant like she is gonna do this as a life choice.
Yeah.
Do you prefer wrestling in front of kids because of the reactions you get, or do you
100%.
like having the freedom of the adult shows?
Oh yeah, no. So yeah, I've always been a lot more comfortable doing like the family shows. I think because for years, so most of my wrestling background has been doing camp shows and things. So like would quite happily wrestle in front of 1,000 families and be like, "Yep, this is cool," and then do an indie show in front of 100 adults and be more nervous for that because like, well, they don't just do what you tell them to do, and now they're critiquing and they're thinking about everything you're doing. Whereas now I just don't care. But camp shows are still the most fun ones. Yeah,
I was going to say character is as fantastic as an actual wrestler you are. For me, it's your character that massively stands out. Like when the first time I ever saw you, I genuinely did not like you.
Good.
And it took me like a while to come away and be like, actually, no, he's just really fucking good at his job. The first time I saw you, you were at Tidal and you had the whole headset on. You came out with the clipboard and I was like, this guy is a dick.
Yeah.
But it's so good. The character is amazing and you embody everything so well. Like it's only since I've seen you do other stuff, I'm like, that really was all character. Like, it's impressive.
I just be myself and people just react accordingly. So, yeah, it's like you meet me and you're like, what a knob, don't like this guy. And then the more I force myself, like, and you see me more and more, then people are like, oh, okay, I suppose he's not too bad. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, tolerate him now.
Yeah.
BWR blew my mind.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
sorry, my other half's just reminded us of we were at the BWR show where Cena made an appearance.
I think genuinely, my face hurt after watching that intro.
So Jamie will not have seen this. So if you want to explain what on earth you got up to.
Sorry, I just had my 3-year-old telling me he didn't want a nappy on. Sorry, carry on.
But that was an entrance that I'd had sort of in my head for years. So I came in as the Open champion, I think. So I was like, well, it's their big show, so I'll do a big entrance thing. And I semi-re-recorded my music. So it came over I'm Ace and you can be too. So everyone goes, ugh. And then I had like a DJ thing go, like shuffling the disc. I'm not very cool. I'm not very hip, really. So they were doing that. And then I had Eminem start coming over. Will the real Ace Matthews please stand up? I repeat, will the real Ace Matthews please stand up? At this point, all the people around the ring, sort of guarding the lights things there, they had a mask with my face on, so they all stood up. Then I had 4 trainees in front of me. They came out wearing my mask as well. And then I came out rapping Ace Ace Baby. Yeah. So that was, and then did the big John Cena entrance in there. And that was last year. This year I did something else as well. But yeah, so Ace Ace Baby was born.
I'm so glad I was muted then because I started full on muttly laughing.
This year was Viva Ace Matthews with Music Man from PPW, who is a genuine Elvis
Music Man's
impersonator.
awesome.
Yes.
But yeah, that had to be one of my favourite entrances I think I've ever seen. It was just so sort of just the more and more masks that we saw. It was just and that was an incredible show. That show was main evented with Scotty Rourke. He lost the title that night, didn't he? Or was it? He retained
this
that
year.
night.
Last year it was a cage.
It was a cage match. Tyler Devlin ended up going off to hospital or something because
Yes.
he'd broken his elbow or whatever.
Yes.
Dove off the balcony.
Yes.
And it was an absolutely insane show. And that is one of my core memories from that show is that Ace Ace Baby.
I love it. Like, belted show, but the thing that's ingrained in my brain is Ace Matthews' face.
Yeah. just masks.
Everyone had it.
It's a trend because the first time I saw you was at a Tidal show as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, different show, like, but yeah.
Which one was it? Was it new or old?
No.
New. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a fun one.
I'm just trying to remember which show it was. Yeah, no, brain just does not work. But I remember because I was backstage and I remember seeing you walking and I think you were just getting ready to go out for your match. So you were like getting into the whole I am a dick moment. And it was just one of those, you just saw you go from like normal person to like, I am, just complete and utter dickhead. And I was like, yeah, character work, spot on there. And then I just ran round to see like what you were actually doing in the ring. And I was like, yeah, he's a dick. So yeah, you did your job well.
Yeah. And now they like me for some reason. So yeah.
It's weird how life works, isn't it?
It is, isn't it?
I think now people think it's cool to like the knobhead heel character, and it's just like
yeah. It's characters, isn't it? Like it's quite a natural sort of flow. Is that you're a character, so you stand out a bit there, and it's quite entertaining. So I've got to cheer it now. So then you tweak it ever so slightly. So now I'm still being a knob, but getting cheered for being a knob. So yeah.
You're a lovable
knob. Be a bigger knob, though. That's the point.
Exactly. A lovable knob.
Yeah.
It's the best kind of knob.
To be fair, this is what I say about myself all the time. I'm the C word, but I'm a lovable C word.
Yeah.
I can't remember if we're allowed to say that word or not yet, Lauren. Like, I don't know how well we're doing with.
I think the algorithm.
I mean, I think I said it during one of the previews the other day when we were discussing Dark Sheik's delightful shirt, but I do think the algorithm will not like us for the C word.
I won't say it, then I'll be good. To be fair, I still haven't worn my shirt of Sheik's because, you know, my 5-year-old can read now. Can't wear a C word shirt around a child.
No.
Not really.
No.
So, do you find when you've done the camp shows, do you find you tend to settle into the same kind of character, or do you switch? Do you like switching it up, doing the big baby face, doing the heel?
So this year, camp wise, I was just trying new things. In all honesty, like every show, I was like, I'm gonna be angry this time, or I'm gonna be like a bit more goofy this time, or yeah. So, come up, dude. Good boy. Yeah, but because the camp shows are all character. But to be fair, if someone sees me on an indie show as well, like they're not there to see a 5-star classic from me. They're there to see my character anyway. So they'll get the 4.5-star classic, but mostly character. So
Yeah.
I am half paying attention, I promise. I've just got my son asking random questions to me, and I'm just like, whoa, okay.
It's a difficult one when you are such a big character. Like I always said, I remember I was sitting, we'd gone out for food after, I think it was after a progress show, and we were sat discussing high flyers. And I was sort of listing off some of my favourites, Scotty Rourke, Nico Angelo, whatever. And then whoever, I can't remember who it was, whoever was sat next to me was like nudging me. And I'm like, what? Tate Mayfair's was sat across the table from me. And they're like, high flyer, you sat right there. And I'm like, but I don't see Tate as a high flyer. Yeah. He is. He's coast to coast, friggin' brilliant. But his character overtakes.
He's a great character, yeah.
His character overtakes everything, and I feel it's the same with people like you. If you get pigeonholed as the character, when actually there's some seriously good fucking wrestling behind it.
Yeah, but like, so my favourite to start a wrestling is like hole to hole British star wrestling. Like that is my favourite, and I very, very rarely ever do that because of my character. However, the character is also sort of deliberately made as it is, purely to be like, just do the opposite of what everyone else is doing. And which is good because then it's also had like, okay, we need someone to come and do this character spot here. It's an easy thing to go into there and then can do other stuff from there. But yeah, I'm definitely very much character over anything else.
Not something that's ever bothered you of people seeing you as a character guy rather than being like, oh, that was an incredible match. Like,
no, not at all. No, and then sometimes I'll have a match and people will be like, oh, you can actually wrestle. And I'm like, well, yeah, but you've got Robbie X on the show. Like, who's going to have a better match, Ace Matthews or Robbie X? But I'm going to give you the character side of things that someone else might not be able to do, like, quite in that way. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you always need the character work, like, regardless of how good somebody is in the ring. If they haven't got anything behind that, then you're not going to get behind them anyway, because you need that substance as well as the style.
Yes. Yeah, very much so. Yeah, think of, like, you could be huge in WWE and be a bang average wrestler or below average wrestler. Doesn't matter, because if you've got the character work, boom, that's the most important thing. So
I think it's one of the things. Nikki Bella has always said it. If she will hold her hands up and go, I'm nowhere near the best wrestler ever, but I was the top professional wrestler for a long time because of everything else. She was like, I was never the best wrestler, but I put myself out there. I learned all the promos and everything like that, and that was how I succeeded. So it's not necessarily the be all and end all, like you say.
Or look at Stone Cold or Hulk Hogan or The Undertaker, and you don't think of them as being like amazing wrestlers, but then you watch some matches that they have had, and you're like, okay, they can do all that, but no, it's the character that you remember. That's the most important thing for them specifically. For some people, it is
prime
the in-ring
example
stuff, but yes.
WrestleMania with Shawn Michaels, like the first one. Was it the first one? There was one of them. One of them was Shawn Michaels. Yeah, that was like a fucking brilliant match, and it had no right to be as good as it was. But it was probably the.
Oh, they were incredible matches, yeah. Yeah.
While we're talking about characters, does a lot of your character work come from you, or do you take a lot of inspiration from movies or things like that? Like, what's your external influences?
A little bit of both. Originally, this sort of character came about because I started off as like a babyface, and then I do promos, and everyone would be like, "You're so dislikable," like just the way that I speak. Because I've got a bit of a posh voice, and I was like, "You're just such a knob." So, and I was like, "Well, why don't I continue to do this? Still think that I am the good guy." But then it draws a more genuine reaction because you're like, well, you are actually a knob. So as opposed to it being like, oh, it's because you're saying, oh, I'm going to do such and such. Like, no, it's just the way you talk. You have that hook to, I don't like you. It's like someone having a punchable face. I've got a punchable voice. But yeah, otherwise, very much look at other characters and think things that whether I'm watching a TV show or thinking of other wrestlers, Simon Dean is someone who's very sort of done similar things, and I think he was massively underrated, especially when he does Dean Machine stuff, which I did borrow a what do you call one of the hoverboard things from Nathan Black once to see how well I could do it. I couldn't do it very well. I can't ride a skateboard, so that was probably why. Or Kurt Angle. So Kurt Angle was another awesome one. So Kurt Angle was one of the best wrestlers, technically. But you remember him for all of his character stuff because and again, he didn't mind having all the egg on his face. He didn't mind being being made a fool of, but then could also go out and back it up in the ring and be world champion because he was that good. He was that damn good.
Tiny cowboy hat. The tiny cowboy hat. Incredible. Like, some of the best memories I have from like watching wrestling were from Kurt Angle doing the comedy stuff because it was just from somebody who you thought was so straight laced and so serious, and then that happens and you're just like, what the fuck? That is amazing. I think that made it better because of how he was beforehand.
Exactly. Yes. Exactly.
That's all you want. But my favourite comedy wrestling things have always been Kurt Angle doing those bits and William Regal.
Yes.
William Regal's hilarious.
Yeah.
William Regal's brilliant, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That actually all happen. You just get a random voice every now and again.
Yes, that's okay.
We've actually just gone back and started watching like the original NXT, like from when it became a show rather than being like
the game show.
Right, not the game show, yeah.
We did the first 2 seasons of the game show, and Gav was doing his head in with hearing Coheed and Cambria on repeat like 24/7.
Yes.
We jumped a few seasons and we just started.
It got worse.
Yeah. But Regal on the commentary on that, I find it's fascinating for me because obviously I've never really watched much old wrestling. Like when you're talking about the big cowboy hat and stuff like that, it's like straight over my head. But
watch it.
I don't think we can be friends at this point now, Lauren.
Okay. Yeah.
What?
Sorry.
What do you think?
Watch the old stuff.
Yeah, I said I don't think we can be friends at this point, Lauren, until you watch some of this old shit. Like,
just go back.
We are going to 2000 with Lauren at some point.
Yeah, we probably will turn that into some form of podcast of educating me on old wrestling.
Yes, can we make you sit down and watch all of 2001?
Yeah, obviously I've seen a lot of bits of Regal, but just hearing the character he puts even just into his commentary of being that sort of, he's a proper male chauvinistic pig on commentary, and it's like, it's incredible sort of where that comes from, because he is so lovely.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
camp shows.
One of my favourite recent sort of straight-laced turn comedy things, though, was we were at a Future Shock show in their new like social club thing, and they were doing like a back to front type show, and we saw Chris Ridgway versus Tony Wright, and Chris was Tony and Tony was Chris.
Brilliant.
And Chris coming in doing Tony's, doing the bum wiggle and everything. I was absolutely dying.
Excellent. Yeah.
Like,
Glorious.
anyone I mention it to, they don't even have to see it. Just the thought of Ridgway doing Tony's
Doing the clap and the little, yeah.
But constantly through the match, he'd just like stop and be like, wait.
I think it was like, amplified even more by the fact that Tony had the bald cap on as well and pulled it off. Like, how do you pull off a bald cap? Nobody can do that.
To be fair,
Tony Wright, you can pull off anything.
Oh my days. Right, before we carry on.
What was the Carly one he did?
Right, stop it. You are horrible for this. Sorry, my husband is an arsehole. He just starts talking across the room and stuff. Right, before we carry on and get all like more comedy wise, shall we have a quick word from our sponsors, Lauren, and then we'll come back and talk. You've talked too much wrestling, I've noticed. This is not on. Like,
Yeah, you said this wasn't going to be about wrestling.
it's
all been
her.
about
How you
wrestling.
noticed all the questions have come from her?
It's almost been a wrestling.
Yeah, it's almost been a wrestling podcast. I don't like this. So I need to like shout at you like while we're having
The other
breakfast.
door's open, Milo. Sorry. Milo's asking to come. Milo's my dog. He's asking to come in one door because he can see me. The other door is literally open.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Sandwiches now.
Yeah.
Well, we will have a word from our sponsor and we will be right back. Who is it this week,
Okay.
Lauren? We
Hot Tag Toil Rumble.
Yay. Back shortly, everyone. That was Hot Tag. That was Toil Rumble too. And bring us stuff. Sorry, me and Lauren are volunteers for the Hot Tag Foundation, so that sounded really more violent than I meant it to. But yeah, bring us stuff.
Excellent. Bring us stuff.
Yeah, bring us toys. Let us help make kids' Christmases fun. So yeah.
Give us plenty that Enserico and Nash can take to the hospital.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Lots of good things. Doesn't always have to be wrestling related, but preferable.
Yes.
Go on then, Jamie.
Right.
Take
No
away
wrestling
from
talk
wrestling.
now.
No
What are we
more
doing?
Wrestling done. Done too much. Done. Right. So, any weird hobbies like taxidermy or, you know, some weird and wonderful shit? I don't know.
Wonderful. No, not massively weird and wonderful. I have a dog who is a little nutcase. Football is like I still play and watch football and things. Big into NFL as well. I do football or NFL.
NFL. I don't give a shit about football.
San Francisco 49ers.
Fair play. George
Yeah.
Kittle's birthday today.
Is it? Nice.
Oh.
There you go, yeah.
Yeah,
What about you? Who do you
New
support?
Orleans Saints. Because, you know, somebody's got to support them.
Yeah, fair enough. No, I'm not
Chicago
Saints.
Bears.
Hang on, what did you just say, Gav?
Chicago Bears.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen the Bears. I have seen the Bears. But yeah.
My Bears jersey.
I'm an 18 child.
Yeah. I think they did one of the London games a couple of years ago. So I've not been for a couple of years.
We sent
Who
you
was your-
went to one of the London games, didn't you?
Wrestlers. Oh, it's PL.
Viking. No, not Vikings.
Dolphins?
Dolphins, Saints.
Yeah, I thought you went to Dolphins.
Yeah.
Nice.
Saints won.
Or went to the Dolphins Jags one as well, yeah.
Ours breakout game.
They've got my favourite jersey, the Dolphins. I love that jersey.
It's a nice jersey, yeah. No.
Yes, Daddy's
The
birthday
Saints game I
tomorrow.
went to, I got to see Drew Brees, Michael Thomas, Mark Ingram, Alvin Kamara, and one of the very few games that Adrian Peterson was a Saint.
Nice.
Yeah, it was cool.
That's awesome. Milo, no. No.
I always bet on. I always used to bet on it, and I bet for like last touchdown scorer. And last touchdown scorer, this unknown to me player, Alvin Kamara. It must have been like his breakout game. So I remember he sat next to a Saints fan, and I'm screaming, "Just kick field goals!" And he's like, "What?" I had that Kamara bloke for last touchdown, mate. I am in the money if this finishes. Like, beers are on me, just field goals.
Brilliant.
I know, baby.
Anything without a round-shaped ball, I'm on board with.
Yeah.
Excellent.
It's
Not a football person whatsoever. Do you play five-a-side or do you play proper?
I play 11-a-side, so I'm old and slow now. But I still play, like, just not a very good level.
You can't be that old.
I'm older than you think, yeah.
Go on, how old are you?
How old do you think I am?
I don't think you're as old as I am.
Me.
How old are you?
I'm 35, and I don't think you're as old as I am.
Okay. I'm older than you, yeah. Yeah, I'm only 36, but yeah, I'm older than you.
That's fine. I was like, give me your skincare routine.
Well, I used to look quite young until I became a teacher, and then
Yeah. I'm not technically nowhere near a teacher, but I used to be a cover teacher, and then started like helping out in a nursery class. And I swear to God, I got more grey hairs doing that than anything. I was like, why am I doing this? Why? At the minute, I'm not doing it because my son's now in that nursery class. So I'm just like, conflict of interest, you know.
Yeah, can't do that now.
Do you teach littlies or teenagers?
So just doing supply at the moment, but my last full-time one, I left earlier in this year. I was teaching little ones, but I feel more comfortable teaching older ones. I trained as a secondary PE teacher, and I've taught primary special needs for 8 years, maybe 9 years. Yeah.
It takes
but I left
a good kind of person to do anything within like special needs in the school, because they're underfunded. They get no help, and more power to you, mate. Like, well done for doing it as long as you did.
Yes, thank you. But yeah, it's just very, very stressful. So, which is why I no longer do that.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Do not blame you.
Supply's not exactly an easy job, though, is
No,
it? Going into
no, but at
schools
least
and not knowing where you're going to be, and
yeah, you just turn up and get abuse. To be fair, but yeah.
Honestly,
it's like wrestling, isn't it?
Lucky when I did my supply, it was literally in a school. I was hired within the school to be supply.
I've done that as well. It's not too bad.
Yeah, that did not last long at that, because I literally got employed by them as I finished uni, and half the students still knew me from being at the school. So it didn't go very well.
Yeah. So when I was doing that, I tried to keep the wrestling thing under wraps.
Yeah.
And then, it's quite lucky. Half a term into it, I went on a residential trip to Rotterdam. But I saw one of the teachers stood with a load of kids around his phone watching something, then looking over at me. And he'd been to watch me wrestle the week before. And so from that point there, I'd walk around the school and people would go, do, 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 do.
Oh my days! At least they weren't quoting you. Let's be honest; it could have been worse.
No, yeah.
it seems to be a weird sort of thing within wrestling. There seems to be lots of teachers within wrestling. It's strange how it's a predominant profession.
It really is. But I think there's a lot of transferable skills. Plus, teaching fits well with wrestling in terms of like school holidays for holiday camps as well. So yeah. But yeah, there's definitely a lot of us around.
Yeah, it's because you're all mental. That's what it is. You deal with children during the day, and then you're like, I know what I'll do. Let's go and get body slammed into a mat.
Yes, yeah, you have to.
To entertain children.
Yes.
Yeah, you're taking out your aggressions you want to do to the kids on other adults. It's great.
Yeah.
To be fair, we've always said to be involved in professional wrestling, there has to be something wrong with you.
Oh, and there is.
Like,
Yeah, there is.
Whether there's ADHD, autism, or just a screw loose, like there's something wrong with every single one of us.
Everyone involved in wrestling fits in that category. Definitely.
Yeah, it's a slight touch of the tism. Yes.
Yes. Yeah, we're all there.
We're all there. So, like, obviously, weird and wonderful hobbies, not really, but weird and wonderful collectibles. Do you do any collectibles?
I have my own Whatnot stream. If you know Whatnot.
Oh,
Yes.
that's the thing where you sell shit, innit?
Yeah, but it's football cards.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
One of my
so-
best friends does Pokemon cards on there.
Old school
Nice.
football cards, like back in the day when you know.
Some of them, but more. Yeah, they're a lot more recent and a lot more expensive now. But yeah, my name on there is Ace Football Cards. Ace, obviously, because of Ace. But yeah, it's good, and we've got an awesome community on there. And my stream is literally my favorite thing about the whole collecting thing. Like, I prefer that to the actual cards, like the people in it. So yeah, collectibles is that, and then I've got a few wrestling cards, but I've never been massively into the wrestling cards. Football memorabilia is cool though. I've got a couple of things that are, like, signed by David Beckham and like some old shirts and things. But yeah, that's pretty much the one for the collectibles thing. What about you guys?
All right, you're on about that.
Yeah.
Yes, sorry, yes. I do have American football cards if you want them. So
He's got, what have we got American football wise? We've got a shitload of jerseys, haven't we? We are that sad. We even bought, the Sooners jerseys that JI used to wear.
wow, nice.
Yeah, we bought those. And have you ever watched Blue Mountain State?
Yes, I have. Yes.
Yeah, the Castle and Moran jerseys.
Yeah.
Couple-y shit. That's what we got for our couple shit. We got a Castle and Moran jersey.
I was trying to get the entire starting lineup from the season we won the Super Bowl jerseys.
Wow.
I've got wide receivers is done, tight ends is done, quarterback's done. I've got the kicker, a few of the defensive players. I think I've got safety, one of the corners, two linebackers, and one of the defensive linemen.
That's good.
Lots of shit.
I could wear a different Saints jersey every day for
You could, yeah. Milo, no.
You bought the kids a Saints jersey, haven't you?
Yeah.
Our kids have got little
size
Saints jerseys, and
there's a Brandon Cooks one and a Drew Brees one that'll fit them soon.
and then we've got what else have we got collectible wise?
All the wrestling
We've got a
stuff,
shitload of wrestling
all the
stuff,
comic book stuff,
comic books, yeah.
my records.
Too much shit. Way too much shit.
I had all the Bond videos and DVDs, and I probably still got them somewhere. So, and I used to collect the James Bond little corgi figures as well, or like the cars and things. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
It'd be worse if you still had them.
Oh, yeah.
And when I was a kid, I used to collect. Do you remember the little footballers with big heads, the Corinthians? I used to have hundreds of them.
Yeah, I used to have a couple of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had loads of them as a kid.
And CDs, but again, it's just Spotify now. So
yeah.
The Bond cars sound cool though. Like,
yes, yeah. It's like every Christmas I get one of them, and then I had little Nelly as well, the little yellow helicopter. But yeah, but they were. And I've still seen them. I was down south, in the summer with my father. Got family down south, and we went in a collectible shop, and they had a little section with all the James Bond cars and things there. That was cool. Yeah, it was really cool seeing them again.
I have somewhere.
Sorry?
I think I've got the DB5 somewhere.
Yes. Yeah, I think I either have or had that. But they'll be in a box somewhere as well.
Oh, and I've got the Submarine Lotus as well. knocking about.
Yes. Yeah, definitely had that one. Yeah. Lotus Elise, I think. Oh, boy.
Got Lauren, what about you for weird and wonderful collectible shit?
I don't have anything weird and wonderful collectibles.
I just got judgy side-eye from my child then.
I've got bits of like rugby league stuff. I've got signed shirts and signed balls and stuff.
You've got your signed Matt Cardona shirt, haven't you?
Oh yeah, I do have a signed Matt Cardona shirt that
That's cool.
wiped across his groin and then threw in my face.
Brilliant.
But yeah, most of my collectible stuff, I'm not one for like buying things. I like actually collecting them from events and stuff. So I have a Nerf gun with drawing pins on it from Cole Radrick when he came over for DOA. I've got the bloody shot glass that Steen took his first blood shot from.
No.
I've got bits of keyboard from some old Mad Kurt matches.
Nice.
That's the kind of weird shit I collect and put together. I don't like... If I could turn my camera around and show you my walls, my other half is a ridiculous figure collector. Like, I have 2 shelves that are just full of Marvel figures.
Yeah.
I've got Transformers on the other shelf. Then there's, like, other shelves of the Crow figures, and he's just a massive movie and figure buff.
Wing Commander Nash and Gilligan Gordon are 2 people to speak to about figures and things. They have, they're massive nerds in terms of that, yeah.
Well, to be fair, I have messaged Wing Commander Nash about coming on, so...
Yeah.
Lauren, that might be one we don't have to do. The boys might be able to do that one.
He's absolutely nuts as well.
I don't think we've ever met Nash yet, to be fair. That's going to be fun for you.
Oh, God, yeah.
Wing Commander Nash. Oh, it's going to be better because both of them haven't met him.
He's absolutely mad.
Insane.
Yeah. There was a video. Did you watch the highlight video of him when I posted it on the Talk the Line socials of him advertising the Nash Boat show?
That was
okay. Jamie were outside the last True Grit show, doing like a little video with the crowd and stuff, and he literally came and dived in behind us and started like throwing flyers around and swore within the first like 3 seconds of doing it, and then was like, "Oh, can we re-record that?"
Nope, not happening. Done.
Yeah, I was doing the 3 peaks the next day, so I had to go up north for it. But...
The Nash Boat thing. Come on, I want to know, like, how much fun do you have doing that?
Oh, incredible. Though, I mean, like, seriously, like, you'd be talking to Nash, and like, you'll turn and have a drink, or you'll turn and say something to someone, turn back to Nash, and he's gone. Like, that's just him. He's mad. But that show was incredible. Like, honestly, it was so.
Did we miss that show?
We were so
good. On a day when we had to be at another show.
Yeah, it was amazing. I was really, really happy with it. It was just ridiculous. I thought we structured it quite well because there was wrestling and there was a lot of silliness. But yeah, in particular, the stuff that we had with Vacant was awesome.
I saw that and I applaud you for that, because honestly, I read it out to my husband and he just went, "That's fucking brilliant." I went, how has nobody thought of doing shit like that? It's just beyond me, but that was fucking incredible.
Yeah, it was awesome. Yeah, so we'll see whether we do another one, but
you better do, and one that we can attend, because I need to see this in person. Like, genuinely. I mean, saying that, I wasn't expecting you guys to turn up at the last True Grit show. Like,
nice.
Genuinely, I mean, did not have a clue, and then you just appeared, because I'd been summoned backstage, obviously being medic. I'd been summoned because I think Kemper had like cut his head open. So I'd been summoned, and then you all just appeared, and I was like, "What the fuck has happened? Like, where did you come from?"
Did you notice that?
I don't rate it. I genuinely did not see you there. But then again, when I do sort of like, if I'm doing something, I'm like one track.
Saki.
Like my brain function. So I could have seen you and just not realised I'd seen you, to be fair.
See, I hadn't seen you all day, and then literally as you came across from the changing rooms to backstage, I was outside talking to
Dan.
Oh, his name's gone now. I think he works the left side. He's just done the piece about Adam Bolt.
Nick?
No, not Nick.
Dan?
Might have been Dan.
Yeah.
Tall,
do you want to know?
names.
Do you know about Dan and I?
No, but I was stood outside talking to him, and he literally just turned around and went, "I didn't want to see that," and I'm like, "Why? What just happened?" And he just went, "I've just seen Asen and Serica walk past." I was like, "Oh." So I came in being like, "What's gonna happen here?"
Yeah. So Dan is pretty much the reason I am in wrestling. So like I grew up loving wrestling, had a few years where I sort of didn't really watch it, went to uni, and a couple of my housemates were really into wrestling and got me back into it. Dan was one of them. I lived with him for 2 years when I was at uni, so like it's great that he's like still and more involved now as well.
Yeah,
that's cool.
So it's Dan's fault.
It's Dan's fault. Let's blame
Dan's fault that we all have to put up with you.
Yes, it's his fault.
I shall tell him off next time I see him then.
Yes.
But yeah, it was.
So I was just saying, it's like everyone has a tale of either getting back into wrestling or loving wrestling more at uni. Like at uni, I was known on campus as the wrestler. That was it. I didn't get a name. That was what I was known as. It was even in my, when you could put your name as whatever you wanted on Facebook. Like my name used to be Jamie Lee Wrestler Perkins, and I was like, why? It's just so people could find me because they didn't know my real name.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's just random stupid shit about uni. What are you doing, you goblin?
It was. I mean, this is going to go out probably after we've had 2 more True Grit shows. But how much fun was the end of that last True Grit show where you came out? Because being in the crowd, that was honestly I've been going to Brit Rest shows for 8 years now, and I think that was the best feeling I've ever had leaving a wrestling show.
Nice.
Like, that party atmosphere, it was fantastic, and it was such a side swipe for everyone. I can't imagine what it was like being in the ring.
But I was saying afterwards, it still blows my mind that people cheer for me. That's the weird part for me. Is like awesome moment, but the fact that I'm one of the people are getting excited about sitting there is like, what? Yeah, but honestly, it was incredible, wasn't it? Like you could just feel it. It was amazing. But yeah, that was my takeaway from it. It was like, I don't get why they cheer me.
I love that. Just like massive moment. Why the fuck are these people cheering for me? Like,
I get Nash, but
I mean, we've said it a few times, sort of on the podcast and in general. Of it's got to be a weird feeling in general that sort of when you're in the ring. I've done it again. I've turned it back to wrestling, but hey ho. Yeah. When you're in the ring and people are cheering your name and everyone thinks you're amazing, and then you could literally walk down the street and go in the corner shop and you're Joe Blogs.
Yeah, that's why I prefer people booing me, because then there's no difference.
It blows my mind when people come up to merch and are like, "Hi, Lauren," and I'm like,
"Yeah,
I don't know who you are."
Oh no, I have that. I have that, because obviously, like during TNT shows when I do ring crew, and obviously I'm stood like with the titles or whatever. And I'm occasionally seen on Triller or whatever. And I've had people then come up to merch after and go, "You're the girl off Triller." And I'm like, oh, fucking what now?
It's weird, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Very, very rarely happens. But when someone recognises you outside of wrestling, you're like, crazy. very rare, but yeah.
My other half,
aren't there, for outside of wrestling? People spot
Yeah.
you and they're just like, oh, they're the little kids who, are over 18 shows that they should be at. Yeah, that's my kid.
Did you mention that you did the Tri-Peaks before?
I did the Yorkshire Three Peaks.
Okay.
Yes.
How was that?
Horrible. Yeah. Yeah, it was awful.
What made you do that? Were you doing it for charity, or did you do a personal challenge? Or
no, we just decided one day, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. Just did it.
I know people that go and walk the Wainwrights just for shits and giggles, so I'm like, it's not beyond possibility.
Yeah, no. So the teacher I mentioned before was the one who showed everyone like the video of me. That's it. He passed away a couple of years ago. So he taught me. Then like we played football together and we worked together. We were friends outside there. So like every year there's a big group of us that go somewhere and have a night out for him. But yeah, it was to raise money, A, for a charity, and B, for in a place here called South Cave, where he was in charge of the club there for a new bar there as well. So it was in memory of him. Yeah. Did
you manage to raise what you wanted to?
Way more than yeah. It was great. It was awesome. Yeah.
God. That's always, I think, when I've done a few charity things, you go into it and you set yourself like a really low target to start with, because you're like, no one's gonna back me to do this. Like, this is just me doing something insane, and then suddenly it grows and grows, and you're like, oh my god.
People gave us money as we were walking it. It was nuts. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, because we all had like the same T-shirts on and things. So, like, there'd be people we'd be like lapping, like overtake us, and then get into a conversation. They're like, oh, I want to donate some money. We're like, you don't have to. Yeah.
Amazing. Like I've done, not raising money for charities as such, but like I'm a girl guiding leader, so we have to raise money like for the girls to be able to do stuff, and we used to get some weird looks because we used to do a Christmas pub crawl. Nice. And we'd all obviously dress up in stupid Christmassy outfits and obviously just infiltrate pubs around the area, because we're like, right, they're drunk, we'll get money. And what they weren't expecting was for us to have a card reader. So it was like, oh, we've got no change, sorry. And I'm like, it's fine, we take card. So yeah, it's great having, charitable things. And
yes.
Yeah.
Did you do the walk on your own, or did you take Milo?
No, I didn't take Milo. He wasn't.
What kind of Milo? Is he a walkie dog, or is he a?
Yeah, but not that. He's half Lhasa Apso, half Shih Tzu. So he's a little man. He's an old man as well. But he does, like, we go out for a couple of hours a day. Like he loves running around fields and things. And yeah, I took him out with my sister's two dogs, who aren't used to doing anywhere near as much as he does, and took him on a bit of a hike. And he was charging around, and they were like laying down trying to have a rest while he's just running around them. Yeah.
Definitely mad as a box of frogs, then.
Yes.
Like
yes, absolutely.
It's fine.
Yes. Yes.
Right, I have just realised, I know you wanted to watch the football this evening, didn't you?
It's okay.
So,
it's okay.
Well, no, we will be nice. We will let you go. But what I am going to say is that you have to come back after maybe the next couple of True Grit shows, and we'll just do this again, because this has been fun. I know you want to watch football, and I do have to put the gremlins to bed. So
okay. Okay.
This is what you get.
Anyway. I've got Dara Diablo here at the moment as well, so we can potentially do it together as well. But he's gone to Morrison's.
So, hang on, so that's the wrestler that you live with?
Yeah.
What? It's not a pairing I saw happening.
Really?
No, that makes total sense. Like,
yeah, it was Dara who got me into Tidal originally, back when Ian was running it. Yeah,
we love Dara.
Dara.
We do love Dara. Dara still owes us a podcast as well. We did one with him, and then it got half cut off because his entire setup died. So he still owes us another half of a podcast. So
we can do it, even if you want to do it again in the next couple of weeks. But I'll get him on. The two of us will come and sit and chat to you. And
That sounds good to me.
yeah, it's good fun.
Always
Right, just before we wrap up, you've told us your whatnot name, but run everybody through your Instagrams, where we can find you, what promotions
cool.
are at regularly.
Yeah. So social media is at Let's Be Ace across everything. So Twitter, Instagram, TikTok that I forget about, and Facebook that I forget about. I think I might have that other Twitter account as well. I don't use it, but I think there might be one on there. The one that's not Twitter, the one that connects to Instagram sometimes. I think there might be one of those there. Oh, England have scored. Yeah, so Let's Be Ace. You will see me mostly in the. I'd love to wrestle more outside of Yorkshire and the Northeast, but you'll see me mostly in Yorkshire and the Northeast. NGW, BWR, True Grit, Tidal, North, and then sort of seeping into other places there. But they're my regular haunts.
Lauren, we'll have to put some feelers out for the Northwest for him.
Yes,
Will do.
yes. I'm at Burnley soon as well. I've done quite a few of that. I haven't done them for a while, but yes, Burnley on the 15th of November, I think, something like that. Yeah, so that's the Northwest.
Don't worry about dates because we don't know when this is going to come out.
I've not been to Future Shock in years either. I've done a few, but again, years ago.
Cool. Well, thank you so much for your time. We've really, really appreciated having you on.
Thank you.
Apologies for the chaos and that it was way more wrestling based than you were expecting.
Okay.
I promise people we talk bollocks and then you ask wrestling questions.
Well, you didn't ask about chicken nuggets, so you missed your opportunity. You'll have to wait next time.
Do you like chicken nuggets?
I'll tell you on the next podcast.
No! Not your friend anymore.
We're gonna go. Bye.
Bye.